The air in the Philippian jail hung thick with the stench of mildew and despair. Paul and Silas, their bodies bruised and spirits weary, sat huddled in the innermost cell. Chains, heavy and unforgiving, bound their wrists to the cold, damp stone. They had been accused of disturbing the peace, a flimsy charge masking the city officials' fear of their growing influence. Hope seemed a distant star, swallowed by the oppressive darkness of their confinement. Suddenly, the earth shuddered. A low rumble, escalating into a violent tremor, shook the very foundations of the prison. The ground heaved beneath them, walls groaned, and the air crackled with an unnatural energy. Panic erupted. Guards screamed, prisoners cried out, and the cacophony of fear filled the night. Then, as abruptly as it began, the earthquake ceased. Silence descended, heavy and expectant. Paul and Silas, miraculously unharmed, found themselves standing in the sudden stillness. Their chains, severed as if by a phantom hand, lay scattered on the floor. The prison doors, flung wide open by the quake's force, revealed a path to freedom. The jailer, roused from his sleep by the chaos, rushed to the cell, his fear battling with disbelief. He saw the open doors, the broken chains, and the two prisoners unharmed. He drew his sword, ready to end his life, believing his prisoners had escaped. Paul's calm voice cut through the night. "Don't harm yourself," he said, his tone surprisingly gentle. "We are all here." The jailer, overwhelmed by this unexpected grace, fell to his knees. He and his entire household were baptized that very night, their hearts transformed by the miraculous event. News of the earthquake and the prisoners' release spread like wildfire, further amplifying the message of hope that Paul and Silas carried. The governor, alerted to the incident, ordered their immediate release, fearing the consequences of his unjust imprisonment. Though their journey had been fraught with hardship, Paul and Silas emerged from the Philippian jail not as defeated prisoners, but as triumphant witnesses to the power of faith and the unexpected grace of God. Their experience, born from the violent shaking of an earthquake, had opened a door not just to freedom, but to the hearts of many, forever changing the course of their mission and the lives of those they touched.